From the moment the new girl stepped out of the principal's office, the entire hallway shifted. Not because she looked intimidating, no, it was the opposite. She walked quietly, eyes down, hugging her old canvas backpack like she was holding her whole world inside it. Her name was Riley Quinn, a 17-year-old who had transferred mid-semester, a death wish in any high school. Her clothes were plain, not expensive, not stylish. Her hair tied in a simple look, ponytail, no makeup, no jewelry, nothing that suggested she wanted to stand out. But her silence made certain people hungry, people who fed on weakness, and the leader of that pack was Ronan Hale. Tall, broad-shouldered, and fueled entirely by insecurity he tried to hide. Behind a black varsity jacket, Ronan spotted Riley within seconds. His smirk curled almost automatically. New kids were his favorite victims, naive, nervous, easy to break. His two friends, Nick and Troy, flanked him like hyenas waiting for a signal. Riley was searching for her locker number when she accidentally bumped into Ronan's arm. The hallway wasn't even crowded. She simply tried to avoid someone else and stepped the wrong way. Ronan exaggerated the impact, stumbling backward like she hit him with a truck. "Whoa, watch where you're going," he barked, loud enough to get the entire hallway's attention. Riley blinked, startled. "I'm sorry," she said quietly. "Sorry?" Ronan repeated, stepping close. "That's all you got?" Nick laughed behind him. "Dude, she's so tiny," Troy added. "Probably breaks in half if someone sneezes." Riley didn't respond. She just tried to step aside, but Ronan blocked her path. He slapped her locker door closed just as she opened it. The metallic boom echoed loudly. "Aren't you supposed to say hi to the seniors?" he asked mockingly. "A little respect." "I don't want any trouble," Riley said softly, clutching her backpack. "Troll." Ronan leaned in, his breath hot with arrogance. "You just started it." Around them, students slowed down, sensing drama. Phones subtly lifted. Ronan poked her shoulder hard. "You think you can walk in here and just ignore people?" Riley swallowed. "Please, I just want to go to class." Nick snickered. "Oh, she's scared. This is adorable." Ronan shoved her backpack. "What's in here? Bricks? Dead bodies? You hiding something?" Riley's fingers tightened. Her eyes flickered, not in fear but restraint. "Don't touch my bag," she warned, her voice no longer breaking. "Ooh," Troy mocked, "she's got a temper." Ronan reached again, grabbing the strap. In that instant the air changed. Riley's expression dropped blank, calm, icy. Before Ronan understood what happened, Riley's hand shot out, trapping his wrist in a tight lock. She twisted not enough to break, but enough to make him drop to one knee with a shocked gasp. His friends froze. "What the?" Ronan groaned, face twisting in pain. "Let go of my bag," Riley said, voice steady and controlled. Ronan tried to jerk his hand free, but she moved faster. She shifted her stance, rolled her shoulder, and suddenly his arm was pinned behind his back in a perfectly executed joint hold. The hallway gasped. She's fighting back. Who even moves like that? Ronan's on the floor, bro, what? Nick and Troy finally reacted, rushing forward. Riley didn't flinch. Nick threw a lazy punch he clearly thought she wouldn't know how to block. Riley stepped aside effortlessly, grabbed his elbow, and redirected his momentum so smoothly he slammed into a locker face first. Troy yelled and swung wildly. Riley ducked, swept his legs, and he hit the ground with a loud thud, gasping for breath like someone had knocked the soul out of him. Ronan, on his knees, now trembling with humiliation and pain, stared up at her. "Dubby, what are you?" Riley leaned down, her eyes cold. Someone who asked nicely, she released him, letting him drop fully to the floor. He clutched his arm, shocked, broken, and suddenly very, very small. The entire hallway buzzed echoes of disbelief, bouncing from wall to wall. Riley picked up her bag, adjusted the strap, and said calmly, "Stay away from me, and stop bothering people. That's my only warning." She walked off, and students parted like she was a storm passing through. Ronan tried to stand but stumbled. No one helped him. People were whispering, filming, laughing. The humiliation burned worse than the physical pain. And for the first time in his life, Ronan Hale, the bully everyone feared, was begging someone in front of the entire school, "Please, just don't hurt me again." But Riley never even looked back.